Desire under the Elms. By the storyline, if you go, no doubt it is a captivating play. Even 100 years later, the play engages the audience's mind, keeps them nailed to the chairs. Would you allow me to share one incident regarding desire? Many great actors have played the three major roles of this play. The film adaptation of this play is available on YouTube. You can see it. In that film adaptation, Sophia Loren, Anthony Perkins, and Burl Ives, these great actors have played the roles of Abbie, Eben, and Ephraim. Do I need to say respectively? Friends, this play is a regular presentation in the foreign university and in drama schools. In these presentations, several other actors have played the roles, play the concerned roles. This play is even translated, and you can see it in Bengali, you can see it in Gujarati, and you can see it in Hindi as well. Now, let me put a kind of a bombshell on you by telling that I, too, this man, too, have played the role of Eben in my heydays. Till recently, I had that particular image or the photograph of that event. But these days, I don't keep any memories because what I feel, memories slow the life living. It is another matter that now perhaps I can play the role of Ephraim Cabot. In my grey days, this age transformation from Eben to Ephraim, this from Eben to Ephraim is just a transformation. Otherwise, अभी भी हम दिल तो एवन का ही रखते हैं जी. Abby Putnam, the girl who played the role, is somewhere in Bangalore, and now perhaps she has become Abby Ammi, or you can say Mummy. Jokes apart. The play Desire relates around three characters. They are Eben, Abbie, and Ephraim. Though it is inspired by Greek tragedies, many tragedies, especially Phaedra and other plays, the whole action is captivating and engaging. Let us try to understand the characters. Now, in the very beginning, let us see the character of Abby Putnam. Abby Putnam, no doubt, is the beautiful, she is sensual, and a very shrewd woman of about 35. She is Ephraim Cabot's third wife. Her shrewdness she maintains in the whole play. So we cannot come to a conclusion if she really loves Eben. No doubt, she kills the infant to prove her love for Eben. But still her character has something that do not make us believe that completely that she may be loving Eben. She too has a tragedy. She was orphaned at the very tender age, and obviously she was in need of some solid shelter, or you can say a kind of a security. You can see that in the play like Sakaram Minder by Vijay Tendulkar. Sakaram, what he does, Sakaram picks up women from the bus stand who were in need of some kind of a security or some kind of shelter. Sakaram provided that, and of course, he demanded whatever he wanted as a man, whatever he wanted from these women. There is nothing wrong if Abby Putnam desired for a kind of a security, and she got that security in Ephraim Cabot. Despite the fact that the male characters do not think much about the women characters, but here is the exception. Abby outwits the male characters and serves her purpose. Abby has a power over her husband that she convinces him to leave the farm to her. She actually knows that perhaps Cabot is not suitable to give her a child, so she diverts her attention to Eben, who is dark, who is handsome, and much younger. She has a capacity to give her a child, so she gets entangled. She exchanges all all passionate feelings with him, of course, with the sanction of the dead mother. Abby is wise to seduce Eben one night by promising him to be his mother like. Eben too had always craved for his mother, so he easily becomes a trap, a kind of a prey to her. Abby's feelings for Eben are genuine. Unknowingly, she falls in his love. She always wants to keep Eben in her life. She is more impulsive kind of a person. Her decisions that always seem changing bring about problems to her, but she is careless. She even kills the child to prove her love for Eben. She can be very easily called insane. We can call her insane as she advances to Eben for a kind of a physical intimacy. Young Evan despises her and holds himself back, but she always plays the card of being his mother, who was actually dead, and emotionally traps him. The death of a baby in the play leads Eben and Abbie a kind of a guilt and rage. Here, the player seems to suggest that any any kind of unchecked or rather impulsive move can lead to a tragedy. The, the play ends very tragically, in which the pair vouch their love for each other and they are taken away by the sheriff, handcuffed to meet the legal procedure. Now, let us try to understand Cabot Ephraim. We can very easily say that Eben is the hero of the play. But in case of Ephraim, it is very difficult to put him in either of the clans. Anyways, there are different opinions among the various critics. Let that question be away from our discussion right now. Ephraim Cabot is about 78 years of age, quite an old person. He has bought this land farm, or this farm we can say, when he was quite young. He is God-fearing man because he believes that God does not take easy work. So he has toiled, worked hard in this land all his life and rightly made it whatever is farmable. It was all rocks when he bought this land. As the time came, he along with his wives made this land fertile. That is why today he shows himself as the owner of this land. Both his wives, especially Eben's mother, that is mom, left no stone unturned to transform this land to the condition in which it is right now. Ephraim is quite aware of the toiling, but the work in the farm made him so strong that appears to be non-living creature. So all his three sons despise him and want to take revenge, though the motive of the revenge is very, very strong with Eben, because he believes because he believes that his mom, he seems to be unforgiving and despairful. It was only Cabot's handwork that has made him survive. Years together of the hard labor has made him cruel, but actually he is not so. According to him, all the three sons are dull, they are dumb, and they are weak. This opinion he has made because he has worked very hard, and according to his conclusions, the three sons are just useless. This is a man of 78, still a man of promise. He has married third time with a quite young woman. She is about 35. In the beginning, we come to know that Abby, that is Ephraim's third wife, is repulsive and only interested in her security. Cabot shows pride as well in that makes him blind to the Abbie's real intention. She manages him well, and somehow this drama goes on despite his three marriages and three sons. Cabot is a lonely person. He has a firm belief that God rewards only hardworking people. So he has no complaint either. He accepts all that comes in his life as God's will. His very words, his very words, it would be hard for me too to give up we have earned here by our sweat is actually the life, philosophy of his life. Now let us see Eben. Eben is widely known or widely considered to be the hero of the or the protagonist of the play. Of course, many critics think that Ephraim happens to be the important character because the farm belongs to him. Eben's father Ephraim had bought it when he was quite young, and assuming him to be the decree of the God, he toiled, put in his labor all his life, and made it profitable, and right now worth farming. Though Evan considers that the farm belongs to her ma, and she has put her labor, and died in that soil itself. The claim of Eben can be justified, and even it cannot be justified. Anyways, no doubt Eben is the most important character in the play. We know for many reasons. He is dark and he is handsome, and of course, Abbie Putnam. Abbie Putnam, the third wife of Ephraim, cast a kind of a spell over him. She seduces him because by no means Ephraim is suitable to her as her husband. It is the burning passion in Abbie that attracts him, the youngest member of the Cabot family. Abbie proves him as the new kind of motivation. Prior to prior to Abbie's arrival in the farm, he staunchly believed that the farm belonged to his mom. Eben is restless and he is stubborn character. Unlike his father, he is emotional and even lustful. He always wanted that someone should take care of him. All the decisions he takes go either wrong or put him in some problem or in some trouble. There is a reference to Minnie, but he tells that he is just having fun. But in a real sense, he is very possessive of her. It demonstrates a kind of roughness which we find is absent with Abby. From the beginning itself, he seems he sees Abby as a rival because he feels that she is going to take farm from him. He is very possessive of the farm. He even feels guilty of desiring Abby only with the sanction of his mom. In the prior scene, the falls for her. There is always an undercurrent whether he loves Abby or not, or he is making only the fun of her. We find that father and the son they are having same kind of traits. They are similar in appearance and in temperament as well. Both of them love the farm but hold the different perspective. For example, for Ephraim, it is a gift of God in which laboring should continue, whereas Eben takes it as a beautiful and always associate it with his mom. To him, she was loving and she was caring. We do have the signs that Ephraim speaks in soft kind of language and is ready to accept him, while we do not find evidence from Eben in any case, Eben's side that he is ready to accept Ephraim, that is his father. He always blames him for overworking his mother. That was the blame he was having. She died in the farm, toiling day and night. He He has his father's two worst traits. They are his ruthlessness and stubbornness. He has stolen everything from his father. He has stolen everything his father, including his wife. He even gave away the money to Peter and Simon. Actually, it was the savings of his father. Friends, we have in brief seen something about all these three important characters in the Desire Under the Elms. I think this much information is good for examination. If you really are interested beyond that in Eben and in Desire Under the Elms, please read the critical views on the play, or you can watch my episode which is there on the critical approaches to the Desire Under the Elms. That's all. I hope you understand. God bless.